Okay, so you've been trying to eat better. You're paying more attention to your nutrition, but at the same time, you're sitting there thinking, there's so much advice out there about perimenopause nutrition. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be eating anymore. You're thinking things like, should I cut carbs? Should I eat less? Should I be doing more? Should I be doing something completely different? I'm so confused. And instead of feeling clearer after all that research, you just feel so confused and frustrated. So let's simplify this and walk through what actually matters when it comes to how you eat in this season. So here's what I see most often. Women in perimenopause are trying to fix things by eating less, cutting carbs, skipping meals, or constantly starting over with a new plan. And instead of feeling better, they feel more out of control around food. Their energy crashes and their body just is not responding. That's where frustration really builds for most women. The mistake I see most often is this: women think they need to eat less to fix the problem. But when a woman is in perimenopause, that can actually make things worse. Because when you don't eat enough, your body feels that as stress. And when your body is stressed, it doesn't want to change. It slows things down and your energy drops and it starts holding on to weight instead of letting it go. So it's not about eating less now. It's about giving your body what it actually needs to feel safe and supported. A lot of women don't realize this, but undereating doesn't just affect your weight. It affects how you feel day to day. When you're not eating enough, your body is constantly trying to catch up. That's when you start to notice that your energy is crashing in the afternoon, or you're feeling shaky or overly hungry later in the day, and you start to notice cravings that feel hard to control. And when that usually happens, you end up overeating later or feeling like you've fallen off track again. And this isn't because you lack discipline, but because your body is trying to get what it's been missing all day. So the goal isn't to eat less, it's to eat in a way that helps keep your energy steady and your body supported and makes consistency actually feel doable. And this is where one simple shift makes a big difference. Protein becomes the foundation of your meal, not in an extreme way and not in a way where you feel like you have to add protein powder to everything you eat or start making every recipe out of cottage cheese. That's not the goal here. You don't need to overhaul everything you're eating. The goal is simply this: when you sit down to eat, start by asking yourself, where's my protein coming from in this meal? Because right now, most of us are living in a very carb heavy environment where it's easy to eat meals that leave you hungry again not long afterwards. Protein helps bring balance back. It supports your muscles, helps your energy stay more steady, and keeps you feeling full longer. So you feel satisfied and you're not looking for more food 30 minutes after eating. And if you're wondering how to actually start doing this, I put together a simple guide called Stronger Again in Perimenopause. Inside it, I walk you through a simple strength plan that you can start to implement immediately, and a guide that will show you exactly how to build meals starting with protein first. Nothing complicated, just a clear starting point to get you started. So you can find that in the description below. All right, so instead of overthinking everything, here's the structure I use for myself and what I teach my clients. Start with protein, then add something with fiber like vegetables or fruit, then include carbs and healthy fats to support your energy. That's it. It's that simple. You don't need to track everything and you don't need a perfect plan. You need a structure that you can put on repeat. I had a client who felt like she was doing everything right, but she was constantly tired and still struggling with her weight. But once we shifted her focus, she started eating enough protein, stopped skipping meals, and followed a simple structure instead of constantly dieting. And then her energy improved and she finally felt more in control of her eating again. That's the difference this makes. So remember to grab my free guide that I've linked below, because most women in perimenopause don't need another diet. They need a simple way to eat that actually works in this season. Inside, you'll see how to build meals, what to focus on first, and how to keep it realistic without overthinking it. And here's what I want you to keep in mind. A lot of women feel like they've lost control of food, but it's not a willpower issue. It's that their body is asking for something different and they've never been shown how to make that adjustment. When you give your body the right structure, then you start to feel more stable again. And you'll see this as your energy improves, your cravings settle, and you stop feeling like you're constantly starting over. So if you've been feeling confused about what to eat, this is where I'd shift your focus first. If you want a simple place to start with that, you can download my free guide, Stronger Again in Perimenopause, in the description below. It will walk you through exactly how to structure your meals and support your body in this season. But for a lot of women, the bigger question underneath all of this is, why does it feel like nothing I've tried with dieting is working anymore? And that's exactly what I break down in this next video: why dieting actually starts working against you in midlife and what's really going on in your body. So make sure to check that out next.